Hi, I'm Dan Berg, owner and executive chef of Bill's Oyster here in Austin, Texas. The Bill's Oyster concept really is a concept I've wanted to do my whole career. I was born and raised in New York and spent a lot of time also in New Orleans, so I had these two sort of great homes to take from the more New England style and the New Orleans style. This is really more Gulf focused and New Orleans focused other than the East Coast oysters. When I saw this small sort of jewel box spot in Austin that were only 1,200 square feet, I was like, just a perfect small little neighborhood oyster bar.
Hi, my name is Stewart Jarmon, co-owner of Bill's Oyster. Being an Austinite, born and raised, I am very familiar with all parts of town, but 2nd Street District is in a great part of downtown. There's not a lot of construction going on. A lot of these businesses have been now around for 10 or 15 years. It's also located next to many hotels and condos. So it really gives us a natural customer base and a lot of people to come try out Bill's on their own.
Cocktail-wise, the Chris Owens, which is our sort of take on a mezcal margarita, has really taken off and been a really popular cocktail here. Food-wise, for being an oyster bar, the big sort of surprise here is our cheeseburger. It's probably our best seller at this point, but obviously all the oysters, we do 6 varieties of oysters, mostly East Coast, have really taken off. One other item that's really surprised me is we do a king crab dish, sort of a take from Viet Cajun kind of food in Louisiana. That's been a big surprise on the menu.
A lot of people come in, a lot of regulars already. We've been open since May. We've been very excited about the response. You know, the initial opening of a restaurant can mean a lot of things and a lot of buzz, but even as that's worn off a little bit, we've had really good customers return again and again.
I think the future is really bright for Bill's Oyster. I mean, we've come out of the gates screaming since we opened in May. We've been super busy and great reception from the neighborhood.
Everyone's been nice and kind. We know most all the owners in our 2nd Street neighborhood, and at least on our street here. We just have a good support team, and I think a lot of the restaurants and shops are all in it together. We just have good quality shops and good quality people coming around.
Probably the thing I'm most proud about is what I really set out for this to be is really like a small neighborhood restaurant in downtown Austin. From our return customers, I think we've really hit the nail on the head there. Whether they're singles, families, empty nesters, we've gotten them all back here. So really proud of the job we've done there. On the horizon, we're looking at other spaces, not necessarily for another Bill's Oyster, but hopefully something downtown for another concept we want to roll out in the very near future.